Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of The Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys checking today's video out. And guys, today we're going to be talking about one of the most common and the most popular and the most productive fishing lures of all time, and that is a chrome with a blueback rattle trap. This thing has been around forever, and I want to give you guys some tips and advice on the ideal conditions to catch fish on it. I think it's going to add up to some good fish for you guys over the next, the rest of your fishing careers, however long that is. But anyway, guys, this right here is probably, if there's one lure in the country that is the easiest to get, the most common, it's this chrome with blueback rattle trap. You can get them in almost any tackle store in the country, Walmart, anywhere like that's got them. It's probably the most, well-known lure out there as far as on the retail market. And the thing about that, which amazes me, is this thing is still super productive under certain conditions. There's something about it. It is so simple looking. Look at that, guys. It's just a chrome vibrating bait with a blue back on there. There's nothing special to it. It's super simple. It's been around forever. But I have seen this thing outfish and outproduce some of the most high-tech, high-colored, lipless vibrating crankbaits of all time. I've got tons of different lipless crankbaits, guys, here, different colors, naturalized finishes, just super, super cool looking stuff. And at times, this is one they want. I was fishing a tournament down at the Harris Chain in Florida about 10 years ago. And this area that I was fishing, it was a giant grass bed, and there were tons of boats fishing it. I mean, there were so many boats in there. It's like you could walk across the boats in there. Everybody was in there. And most people were fishing a lipless crankbait in there. And I got noticing because you pass a boat and you'd be 30 foot away from it. And a lot of them were throwing these, different, variations of, custom made Japanese models, real, just real specific, high tech, super expensive lipless crankbaits along with other lures and that type of stuff. And once in a while, people were catching stuff, but it wasn't anything great. Guys, my co-angler tied on a chrome and blue rattle trap that he had just bought at Walmart, excuse me, like the night before something out there, and I hadn't seen anybody throw them forever. And guys, he started catching fish like you would not believe. He wound up catching like 16 pounds out of the back of the boat on this chrome and blue rattle trap, with everybody else throwing every other lure out there, and he whacked them on this bait, and it made me realize how effective this thing still is. That's not the first time it's happened. It happened to me at a tournament on Lake Guntersville in Alabama, and also on Lake Toho in Florida out there. I've seen this happen several times. But the thing about this, guys, it works in a wide range of different conditions. For me, more than anything else, it's like the water clarity. You need to sort of have water clarity in that 1.5 to 3 foot zone. There's something about the way that the blue and the silver flashes in that 1.5 to 3 foot water visibility. That's perfect for it. If you get anything dirty, sort of not that great, anything clear, the thing stands out a little bit too much. But if you got water visibilities, within 5 or 6 inches of 2 feet, this thing can be really, really good. And it doesn't really matter the cover. I've seen it work around rocks. I've seen it work around the edge of lay down trees, around docks. I've seen it work over grass beds. I've seen some guys take this thing and just cast it in the slips of boat docks and catch them on it. So don't ever discount the chrome blueback rattle trap. And also, guys, if you want to get you one, I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link in the description. You guys can order them through that link there. But anyway, they work pretty much all year. The only time they really don't work very good is like if that water temperature gets below, 45 degrees, they're really not that good. But anything over 45, I've caught them in 45 degree water temperature, and I've caught them in 90 degree water temperature. So just wanted to give you guys a quick thing, guys. 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 3/4, it doesn't really matter. It all works. Don't overlook it just because it gets fished a lot. It's a fish producer. So hope it helps, guys. We'll talk later. See you.
Daddy?